I just wanted to give you a quick update now that I'm about a week and a half into this semester because a lot of stuff has changed. For example, the jazz class I was supposed to be taking was canceled on the first day due to low enrollment, like canceled forever. The class no longer exists, which sucks. But three of us showed up to class and nobody else showed up. And after about 10-15 minutes of going, where are our classmates? Where is our teacher? A girl checked her email on her phone and went, oh, about an hour ago they sent out an email. This class no longer exists. See you around. So that sucks. But the other problem is that nothing filled that space. And I still have nothing in that space. What I ended up doing to get some of those credits back is I dropped my 1 credit physical conditioning class and instead took a modern class. It's another like intro level thing, but at least it fit, and at least then I have 2 dance classes. Otherwise I'd be doing like a whole bunch of conditioning stuff and ballet, and while that's fun, I want more dance in my life than that. Which means that now, Mondays and Wednesdays, so today, I have Pilates and nothing else, which is kind of weird, but I think as the class gets more intense, I'll be okay with that. Right now, we're doing really basic stuff, breathing exercises and taking a lot of notes and little curls and not much at all, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have modern dance in the morning, which is going to be awesome because I love the teacher. She's actually artistic director of DanceWorks in Milwaukee, which is where I used to take classes. Um, and she's intense. Yesterday, at the end of class, like, we were doing all of our dance stuff. We were then doing yoga and like knee dips in plank and hip twists in plank. And she's big on like upper body strength, so we end up doing like a lot of like real slow push-ups, like get into a push-up position and then lower yourself for a full 8 counts and then do that over and over and over again. It's exhausting. We were all just dripping with sweat yesterday. And then after modern on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have just enough time to catch the shuttle back to campus because only my ballet class is on campus. So I hop on the shuttle. I wait for it to leave. I go back to campus. I try to stuff some food into myself because I know I won't have time to later. I get some water. I change into my leotard and tights, pull on my normal clothes over it because I'm not going to walk over between buildings in leotard and tights. And then I go to ballet. And sorry, I'm just itching my side. I get that looks weird. And then I go to ballet, and I have ballet. And after ballet, I have just enough time to eat food and then walk to my yoga class because we have it at the Milwaukee Yoga Center, which is a couple blocks from campus and a couple more blocks from like the center of campus. So it takes a while to walk there. So I end up going to yoga in a leotard and tights with shorts and a tank top over it, which is kind of weird. But that it's weird because it's so different from the yoga class I had last semester. Like, it's the same style, but having a different instructor makes a huge difference. Like, this is the instructor that there's a guy in my class named Sergey. Sergey, it's early in the morning. Pronounced it slightly different, but it's Sergey, which is a very common Slavic name, and I knew that from the first time he called off attendance. But this teacher cannot pronounce it right, which I understand. So this kid keeps trying to correct him every day during attendance, and the teacher just can't get it. So yesterday he's going over attendance and struggles with it again and goes, oh, it's French, right? And then continues on with the attendance while this kid sitting on the mat next to me goes, no, it's not, which seems obvious to me and obviously to him because that's his name. But the teacher just ignored him and just continued on with attendance. And I kind of felt bad, so I just turned to him and I was like, it's Russian, right? Because if you don't know this about me, I studied Russian for a couple years, like the language, and I know a lot about the history and the culture. So he kind of smiles and he's like, yeah, it is. And I was like, oh, I studied it, and we kind of make as much small talk as you can in a yoga class during attendance. So not much, but whatever. And then I go home after yoga, which is always awesome because I'm exhausted by that point. And then, so those are my classes. Fridays are still the same. I've got body sense forever. It's such a long class. And it's weird because it's a class on like understanding how you relate to yourself so that you can understand how you relate to others. My class is taught by a full time psychotherapist. So last Friday, which is our first day, we she led us through a guided meditation and we journaled about it. And we did some Tai Chi, which I found is so not my thing because you're moving like this fast. And I feel like I either want to be perfectly still, which is why meditation doesn't bother me, or doing something fast, like dancing. So we did some Tai Chi and then journaled about it. And it's just. And then we played like a getting to know you game in which I found out that I'm the only vegetarian in my class, the only dancer in my class, the only person who lives with a significant other in my class, the only person who would admit to dealing with mental illness. Like, it's just going to be a weird class because the only things I have in common with any of these people are like I like the color blue. I have a sister. I live off campus. Like the most superficial things are the only things that I have in common with these people. So I guess we'll just see how the class goes. I mean, we've only had one class, so it's really hard to tell. But that's the class that honestly has me the most nervous. So I just want to kind of update you guys. If you don't hear anything from me about jazz, that's why. It's not because I'm not talking about it, it's because I don't have it anymore. So, there's the 1.5 week semester update. Till next time.